2, 1.
Well, welcome back. It is getting warm. It is getting to be closer to summer, and I love the beach. And in this time right now, I might not be able to get to the beach. But that doesn't mean I can't bring the beach to you. Today we're going to make moldable sand and build sandcastles. So the first thing you're going to need is flour. Gold medal flour, any flour will do. I'm going to use this, but a cup measure is what you use. But anything that'll give you a consistent measurement. Doesn't have to be an actual cup out of your mother's kitchen. There's a cup of flour here. I am using a cup of play sand. And I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients together. And get my flour mixed with my sand. Now at this point, if I wanted to, I could add Kool-Aid, powdered Kool-Aid, because powder is better. You don't want to use liquid. You don't want to use, food coloring. But you can use, I'm getting rid of some of the little pieces of shell. You can also add glitter. You can add powdered paint. Take up one of your paints and crush them up to give color to it. So you can add all that, but you want to add it to when it is dry mixture. Then you want to add your vegetable oil. This is a ½ cup, and it's just ordinary vegetable oil. But you can also use baby oil. Now I'm going to start with a ½ cup. Now this is where it gets messy, because what you have to do is get your fingers in the sand. Now, if I used a little bit more than a ½ cup, it might be a little too oily. But if that's the case, just add a little more flour and a little more sand. See, I keep mixing it up, and you can see it gets all over my fingers until it's very mixed. And you can tell it's done when you can take a handful and it holds its shape. If it holds its shape, it's ready to go. I'm going to put my cap back on, put this aside, and put aside my sand so it doesn't fall. And I'm going to bring over my sand I've made before. Now, as you can see, dump all the sand here. I've got, starts to look like a time at the beach. I can then take my cups, fill my cup up, just as if I was at the beach. I can use pencils or something to carve into my shape, and I can keep building. If I wanted to cut out some windows, I can get in there and cut some windows. I can also add some gems or beads or little stones to add to my sandcastle. And I can play with this continuously. This sand can last for up to a month in a sealed container. And you can bring it out. If it's a little dry, if it's been longer than a month, you might want to add a little more water to it, and it reactivates the whole sand. But it must be kept when you're done playing in a sealed container. I recommend for mom and dad, obviously I'm doing this in the house, but possibly you may not want sand in your house. And this is a great activity that you can use outside, again, to give you the feeling that we're all going to the beach. Okay, we'll see you next week.